Yo, what's up YouTube? So today we're just gonna set up my recording, my MOTOVLOG setup. We're gonna have today, I'm gonna show you my setup that I'm gonna do and basically what I have. So the helmet I am using will be the Scorpion XO 1400 Evo, I believe. I'll put it on screen. I'll put everything on screen and everything in the description if I find everything. And yeah, so you could, if you have the same helmet or if you have a different helmet, you could probably transfer the same setup. And then what I have for comms is the PackTalk Edge. Um, this was pretty expensive, so you could definitely get something a little on the cheaper side. But yeah, that's what I have. And I already had everything installed onto my helmet. So from the first video I recorded, it was the side mount. And today, we're gonna apply the chin mount, which I already have it applied. What you wanna do is just make sure you use the alcohol wipes, wipe it, dry it, and just stick it on. We'll see how this goes, and it looks pretty snug and pretty on there and pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and take off the original one that I had, which was from Gopro. And yeah, we're just gonna set up everything else we have. So for the GoPro that I have, it is the GoPro 13 Black. Hero 13 Black? Not sure. That's what it is. That's what I have. Oh yeah, 13 Black right there. With an ultra wide lens. Who knows, maybe I might change it to the other lenses at a later date or depending on the situation. And then what you also will need is a media mod for this setup, at least is what I had searched up, is what you need no matter what. So then you're gonna need I believe this is a splitter, a headphone splitter, so you can split your headphones from your PackTalk, so you could transfer it to your GoPro, so your GoPro could hear who you're talking to. Then you're gonna need the breakout cable, which will allow you to talk into your lavalier mic or whatever mic you're gonna use, and it will transfer straight into the GoPro, so you don't have to like sync up anything. Yeah, basically that's what it does. And then what you'll also need is a mic actuator, which will make it so the voice is more clear, basically. I believe that's what it does. I could be wrong, but basically it will stabilize your mic audio once it transfers from your Cardo or whatever you're using to your GoPro. Then, last but not least, your mic, your lavalier mic. The one I got is the Rode Pro 2. I'll put it on screen, like I said. I just bought this one because it was the first one I seen. So, first thing first you want to do is set up your chin mount and just make sure you have it exactly where you want. And then, next, you just want to take your GoPro or whatever other action camera you're going to use. And then you just want to make sure that you remove the side door from your GoPro. To do that, you'll just pop it open like you usually would if you were going to charge it. And then you would just unclip it. Just pull it straight up or whatever. Because it just clips onto this like a clip, basically. And then just set that aside because you might need it later on in the future. Something goes wrong with your media mod and you need to just cover your GoPro. Then with your media mod, you see this port right here. That matches up with your charging port. So you just slide it in. You just want to be careful though, because you never know what happened with all these expensive equipments. Just plug that in. Should be pretty snug. And then you just clip it back on and lock it in place. There we go. That's all it is. Then we're gonna apply the chin mount. So unclip these tabs, and then the one that I'm going with, they provide multiple. I'm not sure if it's because of the package I got, but yeah, I'm gonna use this one because it'll allow me to just have a better like flush angle, if you know what I mean. I'll show you, but yeah, you can always change it later on because these aren't like sticky like the actual chin mount is. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one. I did try this other one to try to make it flat, but it wouldn't. It doesn't. It wouldn't work because the GoPro like clips the edge, so it doesn't really. It's not really flush. So you just apply the mount, and I'm also gonna use this small screw. So what usually comes with it would be this big thumb screw, and that kind of like bulky, but you could just allow it and put it like that. I just want to have it simple, so we're just gonna have this, and this one requires an Allen wrench or an Allen key, which they provide as well to untie and tie in it. And there we go. Here is basically the setup. Let me loosen it up. What I was talking about, flush wise, and then look, this is how flush it will be to the helmet. So this will be your helmet on this side, and yeah, it's pretty flush with me. So, and then you could swivel it if you want. But yeah, you just want to lock it in place, and then just apply it to your chin mount. So unrelease the silicone tab and just shove it right in there. We'll do it like this, and then it should just basically like clip in. Here, probably. There you go. Clips in, and then you just push down the silicone tab to lock it in. But yep. Besides that, we're gonna go ahead and get to the wiring part. That's how it'll look for my helmet, at least. Yours might be different. You might choose a different mounting. So you might choose the flatter version, which would change it. But yeah, just make sure it's all locked in, and it should be good to go. So this is basically how I had my setup before. Just GoPro and Cardo. It wasn't connected. That's why my audio wouldn't go through unless I was recorded it through Cardo's app. Now, it's pretty unfortunate that I have my setup already in my helmet, so it'll make it a little bit harder. But I'll still go through it. So you want to unplug. So usually it would be your system will be plugged into your headsets. I don't know if you can see that, but it should be plugged into your speakers like this. It should be a 3.5 jack cable. You just unplug this, then you take the splitter, you plug the speaker into it, into one of them. So you should have one loose and one like this. And then you plug the other one into the other jack, the male to female, and then you should just have one. Now this one, you're gonna go ahead and connect after. So we're just gonna take the, I believe, breakout cable it is, and we're gonna go to the GoPro really quick, and then there should be a tab on your media mod. Let me unlock this and show you really quickly. This tab right here, and that's a jack. So you just shove the 3.5 jack into it, like so. Put it back to where it was. And then, yeah. So you're gonna have cables that you're gonna have to all like jimmy around and everything. So once you have that plugged in, we're gonna go ahead and take the wire. We're just gonna go ahead and attach it basically. So we're gonna attach, I believe, one of these there, and then the other one into either one. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do the red one so I could conceal it inside the helmet. And then we're gonna take the, I'm gonna switch these actually. I'll put the better looking cable connected to the red, and you just connect it to your system. Then this other one right here will be where your mic connects into. So that would be, for me, the Rode. It will just connect into here. But first, what I'm gonna do is actually try to cable manage this really quickly and get all of this stuff out my way. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. Right. And there we go. We have it all set up. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and probably change the chin mount out because I don't want the wire to be like this. So, and there we have it. We should have our GoPro setup and all good. Now it's just to test. And also I'm gonna attach these helmet clips or these wires, these wire clips, so it'll be, and that is basically my setup. So I'm just gonna go over it one more time, just the overview. So we have my helmet, which is a Scorpion XO 1400 Evo, I believe, matte carbon black. Then we have the Cardo Pack Talk Edge. Then we have the GoPro 13. Yeah, GoPro 13 Black. That's what it's called. With the ultra wide lens, and then with the chin mount attached to it. We'll also with another extendo arm because the wire, I didn't want the wire to bend and like get messed up. Then we have 3 different wires. We have the mic, actuator, the breakout cable, and then the splitter cable, which all connects from the GoPro to the Cardo. So you're able to hear the Rode mic, which I have installed, and also anything else like video calls and all that, or not video calls, I should say, like say you're group riding, you'll hear that as well. And then yeah, they all connect to here. So once you click record, it should record everything. And I also have these wire clip-ons. This is pretty bad as it is right now because these wires are exposed and any elements like rain could mess it up. So I might just have like do something to like tape this or something so there's no seams, or we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and test the audio and see if the mic is working. Then after that, we'll get to motovlogging, more motovlogging. So yeah, thank you for joining me in creating my motovlog setup. And if you use the same setup, I did get this from somebody else. I'll put their thing I'll put their link in the description. But yeah, yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll also show the test audio at the end. Goodbye.
Hello. This is a mic test for the Rode connected to the GoPro 13.